Good morning. Good Saturday morning, the 29th, 3:29. Good morning, everybody. Snow. Yeah, got the snow going. Oh, man. 3 or 4 inches on the ground already here in sunny southern Maine. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. How you guys doing this morning? Post it in the chat. See who's here. What is going on? Good morning. Wendy Leet is watching. Jason Rector is a 9. Watching from the gym. Yeah, pumping iron, baby. Make them extra small shirts tight. Told me a secret. Yeah, good to see you. Maybe to get Touring Man in here on Instagram. 63 degrees down there. I don't know what the temp is here, but probably under 30. So snow just a coming, man. All I can do is just try to be grateful, like I said in my post, that I'm on the right side of the grass, or I'm on the right side of the grass after the typo. Good morning, Dave Zemchek. Good to see you from Central New York. Has it stopped snowing there yet? You guys are usually worse than we are with snow. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday morning. What you guys got going this weekend? Wendy and I are doing a benefit cornhole tournament, and we don't really play. So two chew and barbecue or something, two screw and barbecue, or whatever they say. We'll be locking down that loser's bracket. That's all right. I'll wear my glasses, so I'll have them. And who knows? Maybe we'll catch lightning in a bottle, win the whole thing. So, yeah, good morning, everybody. Let me know how you're doing today. We'll let people kind of stream in here. Yeah, been posting this out, been sharing it out. More and more people seeing it. And I was asking Wendy yesterday, I said, hey, I said, real quick, if you wanted me to, if I decided it was a goal to get 5 more clients by the end of April, she's like, why are you being so serious? I said, because I wanted your first reaction. And she said, post your testimonials. You don't post those enough. So I sent those out. And one of the things I realized that I don't talk about very much is that thing behind me, which is my certification from Ben Newman Coaching. And I am a BNC certified coach, which means I put a shit ton of work into becoming better at this. And so anyway, I wanted to mention that because I don't. It kind of sits up there, and we talk about the standard and all the things inside the Ben Newman communities. And I don't often say, hey, I took some time to actually make sure we're doing this right and coming from the right place and not just up here preaching. So does it mean I know everything? Nope. But it does mean that we're trying to do it right. Trying to do it right and come from a place of certification, education, and make sure that people are getting handled in the right way when they come into the Summit Coaching family, so to speak. So Matt Moore is here. Good to see you, my friend. I'm not seeing any people on Instagram yet. I guess we're not that big a deal over there. Not that big a deal, period, Bob. So, all right, full screen. Get my notes set up. Yeah, what are you guys doing today? Rector's working out. Zemchek, what are you up to? Matt Moore, what's going on? You must be doing something family-oriented if I know you. How's everybody doing? Yeah, are you guys enjoying this latest prospecting playbook stuff I'm going through? Matt Moore says, I love the testimonials. Yeah, man, yours is one of my favorite. I appreciate it. I exploit the shit out of that thing. So hopefully I continue to do right by you and earn it all the time. Your message comes from the heart. That is what keeps me coming back every day. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. And we have a few laughs along the way, sometimes at my expense. And that's fine. You got to have thick skin. Lisa is food prepping and painting. Oh, what a good day for that. Food prepping and painting. Wendy is upstairs right now, and she has got her mind set on making these uh, they're bagels, but they're out of cottage cheese and almond flour. So, and then you sprinkle that everything stuff on it. That's what I'm going upstairs to after this, guys. I just want you to know that. So, we'll see. We'll see how good they are. As you should. Well, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. We'll see how good. Lisa, you'll be proud that I think they're should be pretty darn healthy. She was looking at the carb content between just regular old white flour and then almond flour. It's amazing. They're like 3 grams in almond flour and 30 something in white flour. So anyway, bagel. Yeah, it's a wannabe bagel, but we'll see. We'll see. Wendy will chime in, but she's hard at work up there. She got her mindset on. She's got the ninja going and mixing up the cottage cheese and the almond flour. So see what happens. Trying to find new and innovative, protein, innovative ways to eat right, to eat well, and to be healthy. So Lisa, and if you get the endorsement from Lisa, you've done well. She said so good. So yeah, we'll let you know. She says, I don't know how they're going to come out, but she has fun with that stuff. She was cruising Instagram last night for a recipe. So it was a wild Friday night here. Anyway, Mark Bunker is watching from way out of town. Wendy says low carb, high protein bagels. All right. Sounds like an oxymoron, but we're going to go with it. I bet they'll be fantastic. So we will, maybe we'll post a pic, huh, Wendy? That'll be good. So good morning from Jamaica. Jamaica, I'm on. Yeah. Is it a good time, Mark? All I want is the cream cheese with olives, basically. Now, Lisa just rolled her eyes, I'm sure. Yeah, Recto, we can get you to post that recipe. So good. I'm glad you're having a good time, Mark. Much deserved vacation, and hope you and Michelle are having a blast. So, well, all right. Today, kind of want to talk to something a little bit more fun. I think it's fun anyway. You guys will probably agree because you see me do it all the time, is how to use social media to attract and connect with prospects. Okay, we're not just splashing stuff out there all the time. Your social media, and this can be personal or business, guys. It's personal brand or business brand. It doesn't matter. Your social media, it's not just a digital billboard. It's a prospecting machine when used correctly. All right. You don't need to go viral every time, like, I don't know. I can't remember what's the highest views that I've had on anything. Excuse me. Don't care. Excuse me. Coffee's going down rough this morning. You just need to be visible, valuable, and genuine. If your dream clients are on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, but you're hiding in the shadows, they're not going to find you. They're not going to find you. I'm not, hey, some people love LinkedIn. I can't make that work very well, but you don't need 10,000 followers. You just need 10 conversations with the right people. That's all. That's all we're trying to do. We're just trying to start conversations. So today is about using content and community, the content and community that you already have to generate leads without being pushy. Okay? We never want to be pushy. We want to be pushy. We don't want to be creepy. Bubba Hogan's watching. I thought you were in the air. Maybe he's at his destination. So it's called social media, guys, not silent media. And don't be you can sit on the sideline. Oh, I'm not much for the social media thing. And that's like saying that about, about chat. Excuse me, frog in the throat. About Chat GPT or AI. Well, it's, that's, I'm not gonna, that's a conspiracy. They're watching us. That's okay. Fine. Go sit on the sidelines. That's fine. I'm going to be over here posting on social media and using Chat GPT to figure some stuff out. Bubba's on the ground in Dallas. Say hi to Bailey for me. Yeah. So visibility creates credibility. Would you agree? People do business with those they see consistently and associate with value. If you only post once a month or worse, just share other people's stuff, they forget you exist. You're not leaving a digital footprint. Think of your feed like your storefront window. The first thing that people do when they hear about, and I'll use Lisa for example, she has a training business and fitness business called Train Your Inner Athlete. the first thing, and somebody's probably going to do it on this thread. First thing, somebody train what? Train your inner athlete. Oh, what did they do? They went right to their phone and they either Googled it. Most of the time, they're going to go to Instagram, and a lot of time they're going to go to Facebook, and they want to see. And you say, "Whoa, well, she hasn't posted in 6 months. What kind of business is she running over there?" Lisa posts daily. She does videos on Friday, so she's that's why I pick on her, because she does a good job with it, and she's doing a good job with it. What do you want to post to get attention without being salesy? Well, here's some content types that attract the right people. Wins or results. You've seen me in the last couple of days. Matt Moore's on here. I posted a testimonial that Matt Moore did. And I created, I actually used ChatGPT to create a prompt, to create a caption for that. I said a whole bunch of stuff in there, gave it a bunch of background about my relationship with Matt. Then I also downloaded the transcript and fed that through there. And it came up with some great copy for the post. So behind the scenes stuff of your business is great. Tips, myths, how-tos related to, things that are related to your niche. My inner athlete is a lot better shape than my outer athlete. Good. Lisa will be proud. Stories of transformation or challenge, right? Hey, Bubba is a classic example of that. Lost over 100 pounds, then had a back surgery, put some back on. Now he's fighting his way back. So that's all good stuff. That's all good stuff. It's stories. Dan Bennett, good to see you. Mark Bunker, I cyber searched your ass on social media before I jumped into your coaching program. Haven't looked back. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And it makes a difference, because not everybody's online at the same time. Somebody might, who knows, someone might work nights and have time either in the early morning or late afternoon to jump on and see what somebody's doing. They might want to go down through some of your videos or some of your posts, see what you're all about. I'm going to say this once. Leave the politics out of it. I don't care who you voted for. No one else does either. Not one person has ever changed anyone's mind on Facebook or social media about politics. Let it go. It doesn't matter. Do that. Take that stuff elsewhere. Okay. And if and I'll tell you one more thing. If it's on my page or I see it, we're not connected anymore. I don't want to see it. I don't want to open my Facebook and see a bunch of crap. Okay. So that kind of stuff, screenshots of texts that you've gotten, client messages, project updates. We do this a lot. Open-ended questions. You'll see the black box daily from us, right? Hey, what do you think about this? It's just a way to get engagement. People comment, we comment back. It bubbles it back to the top. Don't ask me how it does it. Don't ask me to back that statement up. Okay, it just does it. It's magic. The algorithm. I don't know. Facebook likes it when people comment and interact. They don't like links. They don't like it if I post my my podcast link right in the post. Rather, put a screenshot and talk about the podcast, and then down in the comments, put the link to the podcast. Just a little hack there for you. Isn't that old news? Block me. Bubba Sheriff. Yeah, right? Yeah, your post doesn't need to sell. It needs to signal what you do and who you want to help or who you can help. All right? Turn engagement into leads without being weird. Here's how you do that. Don't let likes and comments sit cold. Like you just said. Hey, DM. You can DM back. Hey, Bubba, appreciate the love on that post. Are you working on something right now? Similar right now, or just keeping an eye on things? Or, hey, Matt, I saw you commented on my blah, blah, blah. What's the biggest challenge you're having right now in your business? Is it creepy? I don't think so. It's a conversation starter, not a pitch. Right? You're not pitching somebody. You're just saying hello, asking them what their biggest challenge is. Block me. I should have blocked Bubba a long time ago. Your profile, guys, is a landing page. You've heard of a landing page. That's your profile. Audit your social profile right now. Ask yourself this. Does it say clearly what I do? Is there a link to take the next step? No, I'll use Matt, for example, Matt's got a great website, Willowbrook Builders in New Hampshire. It definitely says on Matt's website, if you'd like to have a conversation, boom, fill out this, form. It's a capture. It's a, I can't think of the word for it now. Not lead generator, but anyway, gets information collected. Is my content speaking to my ideal client? Ask yourself that. You don't need to be perfect with this stuff. You just need to be clear. Good morning, Dave Brackett. So, I have an action step for you always, every day. Post something of value today. Dave just jumped on. He and his new partner in his business, Rick, are doing a challenge a week. It's just a golf thing. Like last week they chipped and see who get closest to the hole. They tease it coming up. Hey, our challenge, we're going to announce the challenge for the week. Then they do the challenge. Then they announce who won, and they do a little snippet about they're sitting in the car. It's the same thing every time. Well, who won this week? Oh, I won. What do you want at lunch? Your choice. And then then it's kind of a funny thing, them turning into McDonald's or whatever. But it's kind of silly, very simple. But I watched it. It made me watch. I wanted to see who chipped closest to the hole or who putted closest to the hole. And I just wanted to see it because I liked their other stuff. And they post all the time. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, this crazy thing that takes you 4 hours to put together. Share a quick story, a tip, or a win from your business. For Dave, for example, they showed placing some elderly people getting them into a facility. And Dave videoed his partner, Rick, walking down the hall, escorting an older person to their new place, which was kind of cool. That's what they do. It showed what they do, showed them doing it. Huge credibility. Awesome post. So include a call to action. I'll do that on most of my stuff. Hey, and I do it here. If you'd like to have a conversation, reach out. Grab our link in the comments for a free 30-minute strategy call. Okay? That's called a call to action. Yeah, curious. Excuse me. Curious how this might apply to you? Shoot me a message. Shoot me a DM. Make it in your voice. Okay. Don't say some corny line that wouldn't normally come out of your mouth. They might say, "Hey, hit me up. You want to talk to me? I'm easy to find." Right? I don't need to tell you the link is in the comments. If you want to contact me, I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. Right? Here's another. So there's one challenge. Post something of value today. Message 3 people who liked or commented on a recent post. That's easy. Go back down through. You guys notice, I don't know if you've noticed, but after this live, I will either like or respond to every single one of the comments. And oftentimes there's 60 to 100 comments. It takes me a few minutes. I'm like, love, boom, hey, great, LOL, bomb, bam, boom, and it pops up. Hey, Josh Baker. And it pops up every time you do that. It freshens it up. It goes out to more people. Facebook likes it when you interact. Okay. So message 3 people who liked or commented on a recent post. Use the DM frameworks above, something like that. Start a conversation. Don't pitch. Hey, Josh, if you got a few minutes next week, I'd like to talk to you about my coaching business. I really think I could help you. No. Josh's going to sing. That's out the door. Versus, hey, Josh, I saw you had a great post the other day. How's business? What are you struggling with the most, if anything? What's your biggest challenge right now? And then update your social bio. Make sure it's updated. Make sure things are updated and clear, and people know what you do, who you are, what you do. Big bonus if you link your booking calendar or website. If all else fails, take your phone and hand it to a teenager. They can make that thing just zing. Every time Bailey comes home, she's like, oh, God. I'm like, hey, I'm having this thing. Why are my things all scrunched up here? Can you figure that out? I put her to work every time she comes home. Let me see here. Astera Design Build joined us on Instagram. That's Aaron Callie. Good to see you. So guys, you're probably on every social media every day, or a lot. And maybe you're not. Maybe, there's some people, hey, I have a few minutes for it every day. You can schedule this stuff. So don't tell me I don't have time to do it. All right. Now's the time to make it count. You know, if you want help with this stuff, I'm no whiz. Okay. I'm no whiz at it, but I do a lot of it. And at 55 years old, I think I do okay with it. Sometimes I get the music wrong and the picture on the real estate. You know, it's work. It's straight up work if you want to do a lot of it. What I'm going to do too is I have a link here. Let me see if I can pull this off without screwing things up. Oh my word. I think I just did that. I just posted a link in the chat on Facebook. A thing by from Marcus Sheridan about how to create industry disrupting content that will turn heads. So it was a podcast with Marcus Sheridan. Marcus Sheridan wrote the book, They Ask, You Answer. And if you haven't read it, you should get it. If you don't want to read it, you should listen to it. Okay. It's long. It takes 7, 8, 9 hours to listen to. But it's a ton of information. Will help you on this stuff. Do you have to do it all? No. You don't have to do it all today. If you're new to it or just starting or need to improve, pick one thing. Say, okay, I'm gonna go all in on Instagram. And just so you know, you can cross post from Instagram to Facebook. This isn't rocket science. You guys know if I know it and I've accomplished it, it can't be that difficult, right? Because I'm no technical whiz. But you can set it so that whatever you post on Facebook or Instagram goes this way and that. So you're done. If you want to post the same thing, that's okay. Do stories. Keep things fresh. There's my philosophy is that there's content in everything. All you have to do is look at the reel I posted this morning on Instagram, Facebook, Finstagram. It went on Instagram, also onto Facebook. You can share it. It was just I took the camera, I panned it up on the window, showed the snow coming down, 2 or 3 inches of snow on the top of the Jeep, and was like, this is what spring looks like in Maine, right? Just a little thing, just jumping up a touch in the rim, nothing big. So lastly, I'll say this. I don't know who said it, certainly not me. I didn't come up with it, but I've heard it said that if you can educate, inspire, or entertain, one of those 3 things on a post, you're doing well. Educate, inspire, or entertain. It might have been Marcus Sheridan. If you can do one of those 3 things on a post, you've done well. If you can do all 3 in the same post, educate, inspire, and entertain, you got social media gold. So go educate, inspire, and entertain. I'm going to challenge you to do that today somewhere on social media. I'll use Jason Rector for an example. For example, Jason texted me before the call. I could see, he sent a picture of the gym. Yeah, let's go. But what if Jason had turned his phone on as he closed his truck door? Bam. This is Rector Construction. And then just showed his feet walking in and then panned up at the gym. And maybe put a post, the work doesn't stop on the weekends. What did that post say? I just pulled that out of thin air. Yeah, try to do all 3. What does that say? It says, it's early. I get up early. I take care of myself. I'm at the gym. My health is important to me. And that already puts you way ahead of most Joe Six-Packs out there. Luke says the snow somewhat looked like sand on the beach, just coming out of Orange Beach today. We'll have a nice 12-hour ride home. Oh, Griswold. But yeah, what about that? What about just a quick post like that? It doesn't have to be, you're lifting at the gym and doing your thing. It's just, hey, you get them. If you can state the message without even saying it, isn't that pretty cool? Take care of myself. Or, a little video going in, boom, put your hand on the door going out, pushing and walking back to the truck. It's done. No matter how today goes, no one can take that away from me. Just a little simple thing. It's just content, guys. Matt Tolman. Good to see you, Matthew Tolman. Yeah. Good to see you here. Hope you're feeling better, man. Post in the chat how you're doing. I think I saw the post you said you had COVID. So, yeah. That was so like 5 years ago. Come on, man. Get with the program. Who's got social media questions? Anybody? Anybody want to come on and talk about their social media? Matt Tolman's watching. Who thinks they're doing social media at a high level? Comments take a second, so I'll wait. You can always do more. You guys should be posting something every day, a story or a post. I have an invite button, I think now. I figured that out. Let me see. Let me see, Dave. Dave, I'll text you. So go to your texts. Sorry, guys. I'll be right with you. I don't know if that'll work or not, Dave. But I just sent you a link, a text with. I haven't brought someone on StreamYard before, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But yeah, your post should have a few things, right? Should say what you do. Should say who you are. Your bio should say all of that stuff. I bet if I grabbed your phone, grabbed your computer, and checked out your Instagram or checked out your Facebook, I could figure out a couple of things that you could change, upgrade, improve, and just take to the next level. That's what it is today, guys. It's not like when we started way back, Turner Contracting Remodeling back in 05. It was, I see you, Dave. We had to get the Yellow Page ad in, right? All right, Dave, you got audio?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's coming out of my laptop, not my headphones for some reason, but
okay.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Doing okay. Good morning. I jumped on a little late. I had to walk the dog, but anyway, yeah.
That's all right. You're actually a really good, not somebody to pick on, but good example of like, I've heard these words come out of your mouth. Fucking Facebook. I don't want to. I ask you, hey, how many friends you got on Facebook now? And you're like, well, I'm down to about 54, but I got a few more to get rid of. Right. So you over the years, particularly the last 10 or 15 years, your view of social media hasn't been great because, you don't want to get on there and see what somebody's kids went to the fun park or what somebody had to eat. And you look at it that way. Talk to me about how your vision, your opinion of it has changed and how you're now using it in your new business.
Well, and you're right. I'm a fairly private person. I'm not hiding or anything. I don't think people really care what I'm eating for dinner, and so I don't really care to know what people are eating for dinner, honestly. Sometimes it's fun, but anyway, so with regard to the social media piece, I think having a business, it's important to be able to get recognized and spread the word, especially if you really firmly believe what you're doing is a great thing and you want to share it with the world. Guess where the best place to share it is with the world? Facebook, Instagram, social media. So I've taken a new look or a new approach about Facebook and what that looks like and how to do it and leverage it to spread the word.
That's excellent. Can you still hear me okay?
I can hear you. Yep.
It's better for me, but I didn't have my audio plugged in, so you guys are just getting laptop. I don't know if it changed at all or got any better, but
it did. It sounds better, actually. Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, Rachel Berlin's here. Good to see you. Still talking about prospecting, and we're talking with Dave Brackett. Dave's in Southwest Florida and just started a new business called Care Partners, where he and his partner Rick place. Can you still say, you can say elderly, right? The older
seniors in communities. Okay. Yeah, communities.
Seniors into communities. So when you put Uncle Frank when he's being a jerk. Come on, Frank, we're going for a ride. One of us is coming back.
It's not quite like that, but it's
so
I know you're just poking fun, but it's fun. Yeah.
So but I was talking about the post you did the other day. Tell me about how how you guys are coming up with content and content ideas.
Well, really, it's my partner Rick that's come up with these ideas. He enjoys it. I guess I have a hard time with it, as you said. I'm just not. I don't mind doing it. It's just it feels sort of forced or whatever,
Right.
but we are having fun with it and enjoying and I want it to just be natural, which is what's happened.
Yeah.
So we came up with the idea of just having these little competitions to keep people engaged with our page, to
Yeah.
kind of look forward to, hey, what are they doing next? And this
Mm.
is really Rick's idea, and he's done a great job with it. And it's really not that time consuming. It's, we go out, we putt, we chip, we do, and you can do it all at once and then post them, on
Yeah.
the weekly, we do
Right.
so we'll do something on a Thursday, and then Friday, you find out who won, who won, but then Friday we go and have lunch, and he's
Right.
buying, or we'll have coffee or whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be lunch. It just happens to be lunch these past few times, but it keeps people engaged, and we've gotten good feedback from it. People that are in our community saying, "Oh, we love your challenges. You guys are funny," and whatever.
Right.
My only thing is, this is one caveat, is that I feel like we need to, and we're going to work on this, is we need to do that, but then deliver a message as well
Yeah.
at the end of it. So that's the piece that we've
Right.
decided we have to work on. Just as you had said earlier, there are three pieces that we need to make sure it's good content, it's funny, and it keeps entertaining, but also informative. So
Mhm.
educational, and it doesn't have to be quick. I mean, it has to be quick. So you're talking
Right.
30, 45 seconds, because you hold people's interest for that long, right?
Right.
Yeah. So there you go.
So
And so that's what we're doing. And it has been fun.
yeah.
Uh,
No, it's a good time,
mhm.
and you can make it fun and just be creative. And a couple of people in the chat have been talking about Google My Business or your Google Business profile. Posting, Rachel says, post to that daily, and that's another thing. I don't do that, and I need to. So we can all improve. And there's so many ways for people to find you. And I think if you're not doing the social media stuff, you're just getting left behind. And to your point, yeah, maybe a call to action or saying, hey, like, get a hold of us today. If you have, if someone in your circle, one of your family members is getting to that point where they may need some assistance being placed as a senior, then let's get out ahead of it. Let's establish that relationship today.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything to just have a consult. We'd love to
Right.
chat with you and be ready when that time comes. Something like that,
Right. We need to bring it back around to that. We're not just goofballs. We know what we're doing. And
Right.
we are professional. We're just having a good time here.
Right.
And we'd like to have you call us on a more serious note. If you're having trouble or having a difficult time with an elderly, family member, we're here to help. Just give us a
Right.
call.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And that's what we're kind of coming up with, is that little jingle, if you will.
Sure.
That'll kind of get the message out there.
Well, and it just goes to show you that it's never too late. I mean, you're my age, Rick's 60,
Yeah.
and here you guys coming into this and having to embrace, this new way of
Mhm.
marketing, doing business. And I say new, it's been around a long time, but I really feel like in the last 4 or 5 years, people have finally come around to the fact that, okay, we're going to do business on social media.
Right. They're
And
definitely embracing it more. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, for sure. Like if you didn't have that right now, you wouldn't feel like you had the tools to be doing business, right?
Right. Right. Well,
Yeah.
Andy Frisella talks about that, that when he started his business, 20 years ago or so, he didn't have it. He was just door to door, knocking on doors. And to be able to have what we have today, any
Mm.
young person out there, any, young entrepreneur that's in their 20s, 30s, like the people that you coach,
Mm.
God almighty, you do a great job with getting them fired up and motivated and keeping their
Sure.
business on track. But getting on social media and really posting and showing what you can do is really important. I think people appreciate that.
It takes time. You don't have to
Yeah.
do it yourself.
No.
And actually a couple of people on this chat actually use Bailey to
Yeah, I was
do.
gonna
My
say you.
daughter Bailey does this for a living. So
Right.
if
Right.
you guys have questions or shameless plug here,
Yeah.
my daughter does this for a living and she's really good at it. So
Yeah.
even if it's just listen, I don't mind shooting the video. I don't mind doing the stuff, but I can't be bothered with the posting, and I'm not that creative. You can upload that stuff to a Google Drive folder and she can make that stuff dance for you. So she just signed up another client yesterday. So she's doing it and having a good time with it. And that younger population really it's just almost intuitive to them,
My
You
my
live,
my partner Rick, his daughter is 26, 27 years old, same as Bailey, and
yeah,
she's doing our stuff. That isn't me, that isn't him. We're just doing the
sure.
videos. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You guys press play and press stop and then upload. What
Well,
the
he
heck
cuts
though?
it. He cuts it and all that, but he
Yeah.
does a little more. But
Figure out what makes it work.
yeah, yeah,
Rachel says you are relatable, and that's what helps your potential clients start to like you. and then they trust you. Right. It's that know, like, and trust thing. So and how would people feel about you, Dave, if you hadn't posted anything in 6 months? Right.
Yep.
Or worse, it was a bunch of political stuff or
Garbage, right?
yeah, like no one should know like your political affiliation via social media. It just shouldn't happen. So
Yep.
fight
right.
me. I mean, I'll die on that hill. But anyway, well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. I hope Southwest Florida looks better than Maine today.
Supposed to get up to 84, man. I'm sorry.
We're gonna eat them bagels.
We're going to the pool. We're going to the pool today, I think, man.
We're not.
I'm sorry. I'm going for a bike ride in about an hour. Sorry.
Man, I'll tell you. All right.
All
right, buddy. I love you. I hope you have a
you
great day. Say hello to Teresa for me and
we'll
keep doing good things. All right,
yes,
buddy.
Sir. You too. Bye-bye.
We'll see you. All right, that was Dave Brackett. He's down in Southwest Florida. I think we crossed the 40-year mark of knowing each other, being best friends. So that's pretty cool. If you've got somebody like that in your life, you're doing all right. Anyway, guys, I hope you like this today. We kind of ran a little bit long, and that's okay. On a Saturday, it's snowing here in Maine, so I had to talk to somebody. I hope you got something out of that. Wendy says we're going sledding. Yeah, nope, not with that new hip. Week 10 starts Monday with the hip. So Ryan Brown stopped by the other day and got her straightened out a little bit more with her gait and all that. So she's doing it. She's making it. So it's a long process. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Post. All right. Again, post something of value today. Message 3 people who commented on your stuff. And get that bio updated. If you do nothing else, those few things will get you started. Scroll back in the chat. There's a great link to a podcast that has Marcus Sheridan on it. Hip, shrimp, ship, schmip. There's a great podcast there. Check it out. And as always, if you think I can help you, there's the call to action. Here it comes. Pay attention. If you think I can help you, we'll drop the free 30-minute strategy call link in the comments when I go upstairs, and you guys hit me up. I'd love to chat with you. It doesn't have to be, hey, Bob, I'd like to coach with you. It could be, hey, Bob, I'm doing these things, and I'm not getting anywhere, or I'm seeing 2025 is starting to look like 2024 did. Let's get on the phone. I bet I can help you. Anyway, guys, have a great day. If you're in the Northeast, stay warm. Rachel Boleyn says, we're in this together. Yes, we are. All right. Appreciate you all. Thanks for jumping on. Share it out, please. Get one person to share it. Anybody? Comment in the chat. I'll share. We'll make sure we make it public here in a couple of seconds, and we'll rock and roll. Wendy, I'm coming up. Have them bagels ready. All right. See you guys. Take it easy. Have a great day.